Imagine yourself in 1996. Grunge is popular, electronic dance music is developing, and Rush's 16th album, Test for Echo, just came out. The web is starting to gain some serious momentum, even though it was still just few years old. In today's video, we're gonna travel back in time again to the late 90s and discover the internet. So crank up your modem, wait 20 seconds as you log in and watch a new video of Rockaganda, Virtuality by Rush. And if it's your first time here, hi. This channel is dedicated to songwriting, analyzing music and meaningful lyrics. So if you are interested in the content like this, hit the subscribe button and let's start with the video. Rush's drummer and lyricist Neil Peart wrote this song about the internet experience, specifically the cyber relationship, chatting and ability to communicate all around the world. It relates to the whole delusive nature of interaction with unknown others in an uncertain environment. As always, besides analyzing the genius behind the lyrics back in the 1996, I want to shine a limelight on what this song can mean to us in 2023. Let's hear it, shall we?
Like a shipwrecked mariner, adrift on an unknown sea, clinging to the wreckage of a lost ship fantasy. I'm a castaway stranded in a desolate land. I can see the footprints in the virtual sand.
In the late 90s, when internet was brand new, people online were literally pioneers on the unknown land. For me, the lost ship fantasy may refer to video games. I imagine that back then, the video games must have made a big impression on people that before only expressed their fantasy needs through books, music, and Dungeons and Dragons. When Neil writes about Castaway, I immediately thought about the song I've already covered in the last video, Message in a Bottle by The Police. I believe I might be right about that, especially after inspecting the chorus.
Net boy, net girl, send your signal round the world. Let your fingers walk and talk and set you free. Net boy, net girl, send your impulse round the world. Put your message in a modem and throw it in the cybersea.
Yes, I agree. The lyrics are a little corny in this song, though I can agree that while writing this script for this video and letting my fingers walk and talk, I feel like I mentioned Netboy. I already brought the topic of message in a bottle, and can't you see, or rather hear, the message in the modem sounds roughly similar, especially when in the next line we can read, throw it in the cyber sea. As you may or may not know, Neil Peart was a big The Police fan, and I don't believe in coincidence. As I hope you remember, and if not, check my previous video, the message in the bottle was about loneliness. Does Neil try to tell us that the virtual experience can make us more lonely than we would be without it? Through escapism, people tried, are trying, and will always try to avoid their problems. Escapism is one of the core ideas behind the Test for Echo album.
Astronauts in weightlessness of pixelated space. Exchange graffiti with a disembodied race. I can save the universe in a grain of sand.
I just love how Neil is describing this experience. Who would compare surfing on the internet with being in the wavelessness state? I have no idea what the second line could mean. In 2023 I would compare it to NFT. The last two verses again reminds me of the video games. As a gaming veteran, I can tell you that games made me feel like I could save a universe, or at least hold my future in a hand. But that was just an illusion. Luckily for me, my passion for video games transferred to the love for music. This is something worth spending time on. Chorus repeats, so let's hear the bridge.
Let's dance tonight to a virtual song. Press this key and you can play along. Let's fly tonight on our virtual wings. Press this key to see amazing things. To see amazing things.
Yeah, again, no idea. Dancing to a virtual song? Is it techno? I understand that Neil is very fascinated that we can see amazing things just from a click of the button. Fortunately, I have more to say about the last verse.
Like a pair of vagabonds who wait between two passing trains. On a glimpse of a woman's smile through a window in the rain. I can smell her perfume, I can taste her lips. I can feel the voltage from her fingertips.
One word. Contact, even virtual contact. Like I said in the previous video, we crave it. We are the social creatures. And here we go in more serious direction. As I've read these lyrics for the first time, one thing came to my mind: pornography. Our brain doesn't see the differences between the real flesh and blood human and the pixels on the screen. This is why porn is so addictive and why counter movement such as nofap exists. And what is, I believe, more dangerous than porn itself? Add to it a relationship accent from the previous point I've made and you get OnlyFans. I don't want to talk more about that subject because there are so many other more valuable videos on that topic. Let's conclude this video. This song just made me reflect on how technology is rapidly evolving. I am constantly aware of the virtuality of today, the metaverse, and honestly, I feel terrified. Year by year we are getting closer to digital world. Will you give up all your power away to Zuckerberg and people like him? I won't. My free will won't let me do that. And if you want to learn more about free will, check the video right here. Many thanks for listening.